Hey, what's up guys, it's FCB Primo here with another video, and today's topic will be the title of this video. Why is FCB Barcelona broke? And as you may know, we've been dealing with this economic issues for the past couple of years. I could possibly say ever since 2017. But anyways, before we get into the topic and analyze further, just a heads up that I'm going to just use my logo throughout the whole video in order to save time and editing on my part until I get better at editing or whenever I can get someone to do the job for me. But anyhow, let's dive into the analysis. So to start things off, you might have noticed the person in the thumbnail and may despise the person due to many reasons. And I don't blame y'all, because this person deserves to be in prison right now for illegal activity. But for people who don't know, the person we're talking about right now is named Josep Maria Bartomeu. He was the ex-president for FC Barcelona from 2014 until 2020. And during those years, let's just say that he made overall stupid decisions that might either damage our club in the short term or in the long term. And what do I mean by this? Well, there are many examples, but to name some, he would usually buy average players that didn't deserve to play for Barcelona or were not simply Barca level. There were the likes of Pau Alcácer, Arda Turan, Lenglet, Pjanic, Jeremina, and many more. And don't get me started with the three signings that were worth over 100 million euros, Dembélé, Coutinho, and Griezmann. And guess where they are right now after spending so much money for them? Well, you probably know the answer for that. One of them is leaving for free this summer. The other is playing for Aston Villa at this moment and was sold for around 20 million euros, especially after he spent 160 million euros on him. And finally, the last one is playing for Atletico on a loan spell and could possibly stay there for sure once Atletico activate the buy clause. But you're wondering, how does this affect Barcelona in regards to being broke? Well, the answer is simple. We overspend on players that, to be honest, aren't worth that much money, especially after performances week in and week out with our club. And whose fault is it that we're giving away millions of euros for players that we didn't actually need since their positions were already covered, like in the case of Griezmann? You guessed it, Bartomeu. And not only did Jose approve of such big money of them, but the wages he promised on those players were ridiculously high for every week. It was easy money for them players while also playing for a big club like Barca. Not only were those players receiving high wages, but also average players that didn't deserve to be in the club. Those bench players were simply part-time footballers who only care about the money and were taking advantage of their contracts in order to enjoy the nice time in Barcelona, even though we have financial issues. And this is all on Bartomeu and his selection of board. They are all clowns who somehow are entrepreneurs for a big club like Barca. Because of that overspending on those players, along with giving away high wages, week in and week out for people that didn't deserve to play here, there was no doubt that Barca will sooner or later take its toll. And that will arrive when COVID came to existence. As you may know, COVID-19 hit all of us real hard in terms of a financial point of view. People lost jobs across the world, tight and strict restrictions, the economy being affected, and many more. This was the same case for Barcelona. For over a year, the local stadium was being empty without any fans, which affected their financial assets. Not just that, but football in general was frozen for a couple of months since COVID-19 was severe worldwide. Barcelona were undoubtedly affected by it. There were no fans, no tourists, no sales of shirts, a decrease of revenue overall, and many more which led to such state of them. All of these factors, along with Bartomeu's unserious board, Barca would struggle to have some revenue for our next transfer window in terms of buying good players that deserve to play for our club. That's how severe our club was in terms of having money. A big club like Barcelona struggling for the first time with money? For sure, all clubs were heavily affected worldwide, but after COVID happened, our club is still struggling to do well on the transfer window and paying our players' wages. This was all caused by Bartomeu's lack of intelligence on running the club. Overspending, long contracts with high wages to players that didn't deserve to play here, illegal activities such as money laundering, and many more. In conclusion, these were some of the reasons why FC Barcelona were broke and are probably broke right now at this moment. It might take for them to bounce back, but sooner or later we will be back in terms of having money in order to be stable in terms of a big club like us. Just remember guys, the cause of a downfall in terms of having money to run the club smoothly was done by Josep Maria Bartomeu. And right now, this man is just roaming free in the streets of Barcelona, even though he committed illegal activity and ruined Barcelona financially. Anyways, this is it for today's video. I know there were more factors on why we were damaged severely, but I just wanted to make it simple for you guys. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this, especially if you are a Barca fan, and I will see you guys in the next one.